Now that you have made a Dash account, we're going to go ahead and get started. So your screen should look a lot like mine. Once you finish lessons, as you can see, you're going to get checks, which show me that you completed them. Let's go ahead and start at Make the Headline and Inputs. Once you're here, you'll see this. You're going to just click Start Slideshow. Our mission, learn the basics of HTML while building a personal website for our friend Anna. There's Anna. And when you're done, your web page is going to look like this. It looks pretty cool. And it looks like a lot, but don't worry, we'll guide you how. Now, one thing that you're going to want to do is divide your screen. So you'll watch my video, and when you watch my video, do not watch it in full like this. In fact, you never want to have your screen look like this because sometimes it's hard to help you when things are frozen. So always keep it, if you want to make it large, that's fine. You can make it this large. Try not to keep it full screen. I want you to divide your screen so you watch my video on one side, and on the other side, you're going to have your own Dash site open so that you can follow as I go over things. So video on one side and your own Dash on the other side. So cool, let's go ahead and go to next slide. Just a little bit of information. This is the editor. This is where you're going to type. This is what the information is it's going to teach you. And over here, you get to preview what it looks like. Now, you can change it to phone, which is pretty cool. It looks kind of like an iPhone 2 there. Your choice. When you code, you want it to look good on both a computer and a phone. Okay, HTML documents use tags. I know that's new vocabulary to you, but let's learn what tags are. They always start with a less than sign. They'll have information here, and they always end with a closing, with a greater than sign. Okay, for example, here's an opening tag, information, and a closing tag. Once you get to a checkpoint, it asks you to do what it just taught you. Now, it tells you here what to type. But if that's confusing, you could always go to the previous slide and just type in what it says. So this looks pretty much exactly like the example. Nice. All right, I'm going to make mine full screen. Next slide. And once you did it correctly, it'll say I did it. You get to move on. Then it talks about making a paragraph. So not just Anna Dowland, but here's my paragraph. And let's go to the next checkpoint. I need to write this. So if you're confused, I'm just going to go back where it's larger, put a P, we shorten it to P tag. I like to close it right away. When it says close, what that means is P tag, and it ends with a P tag, but when it ends with a slash, just like this H1 ended with a slash as well. And this is where typing skills come in. I don't actually think this is what it asked you to type, though. Let me check the next slide. It says I did it, but it says, hi, I'm Anna Dowland, a New York City-based marketer. Say hello. I forgot to put say hello. Okay, I did it. You're going to go through every single time. You can always look at the skills to learn. Looks like we've learned H1. We haven't learned H6. We'll learn about that later. P tag. We've learned about the P tag. Now it says we've learned about the others, so let's check to see what an H2 would do. In fact, I'm just going to do it by switching out the 1 here and putting a 2. And I don't know if you noticed, but Anna Dowland got smaller. Let's try an H6. It's the smallest heading tag. Whoa, yeah, it got super small. So the largest is H1 and the smallest is H6. It does bold it, which makes it a heading. And that's where we are. Okay, back to lesson. Now you're going to go to the next slide and type in exactly what the directions say. If you mess up on just like one character, your code will not work. So look carefully at your mistakes, and if you've got a question, raise your hand and I will help you out.